everyone, my name is April. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're returning. If you are returning, thank you so much. You guys just are so awesome. Thank you for all of the sweet comments again on my last video. I really appreciate it, so thank you. If you are brand new, I love farmhouse decor. That is mostly what I do on this channel. I do Dollar Tree DIYs and trash to treasures, and then I share some personal things here and there. Today, you guys, we are doing my two favorite things, which is trash to treasures and Dollar Tree DIYs. Those are my two favorite kind of videos, and we're combining them, doing a little bit of both. And I hope that you like what I made. Today is also special because it is a collaboration with Casey from Coffee with My Sunshine. She is so sweet, so talented. I mean, she's one of my favorite channels on YouTube. So please go check her out. If you have not heard of her, you will absolutely love her channel. Here's a quick look at Casey's channel, Coffee with My Sunshine. As you can see, she has awesome videos. She has DIYs, clean with me's, shop with me's, renovations. She has shared on her home, decorating videos, and then she also has a second channel. She also has a second channel called Life, Love, and Endless Laundry that she's just starting out, which is like cleaning, and she's done some decorating on there. And like I said, today is a combination of Dollar Tree DIY and trash to treasure. This is a little bit of trash to treasure, a little bit of maybe thrifted items, a little bit of Dollar Tree DIY. We're just kind of mixing it up and doing a mixture of a few of those things or all of those things. I'm not sure exactly what she's doing, but I can't wait to see her video. And with all of that, let's go ahead and get into today's video. So here is everything that I started with. This is some Dollar Tree items and some thrifted items. The pie pans are thrifted, but you can get, I mean, almost these exact same things at Dollar Tree. The candlestick holders are from Dollar Tree, and these are thrifted beads, like big wood beads, I guess. And then that little wooden thing, I don't know what that is. I got that at the thrift store. I grabbed it because I knew someday I could use it for something. Do you guys know what that's for? I have no idea, but it finally came to use today for this tray, so I was really excited about that. I've had it for like a year. I've had it for a long time. Here is a little hobby knife kit that you can get from Arteza. I have used this thing so many times since I got it, and I do have a cute coupon code listed in my description box if you guys are interested. I use this thing all the time. Here I'm just using the little flat one to remove my little stickers. And so to start out, I took some Waverly chalk paint in the color white and just painted everything white. I do have a blow dryer that I use to dry everything. That way when I have to put on a couple of coats, I don't have to wait for everything to dry. So I did put on 2 coats, and then I have here some E6000 glue and also some hot glue. I used E6000, and you do have to wait, like I wait overnight for mine to dry. I don't know exactly how many hours it takes, but it does take a long time, but it makes it a way more sturdy than hot glue. So I just put everything together with the E6000, and then I think I kind of show you guys how sturdy it is with the glue after it's dry. I kind of move it around. So this is a 2-tiered tray, and I love the way it turned out, especially with the little foot things, or I don't know why I call them foot things, but you know, the little bottom beads on the bottom, I don't know what you call those, but anyway, I think they're really pretty and just give it extra detail, and I love the way it looks. So I just glued everything together. I did hot glue the bottom pieces on, but one of them ended up popping off, and so I did go back and add some E6000. And I've made trays and farmhouse beads on my channel recently. This will be considered my spring tray, and I plan on decorating this with more like bright spring decor here in the future. Here I decided I didn't really like the way that looked like it was. Oh, here I'm showing you how, see how sturdy it is when you move it around? That glue works pretty good. I used my miter box kit and decided to saw the little knob off of one end and then glue it back on, and I think it looks much better this way. And now, while we are waiting for that to totally dry, waiting for the E6000 to dry, I decided to work on all of the decor. So here I'm making some Dollar Tree farmhouse beads, and you just get some wooden skewers. I'm not sure if they're carrying these at Dollar Tree right now, but they have carried them in the summer. Last summer they did. Here's some chalk paint in the color white that I got at Walmart. And then the other paint I just got at Home Depot within the last couple of weeks. And I'm just using a little Walmart paintbrush and putting 2 coats on and then drying them in between. Here I'm showing you another option. You can get one of these at Dollar Tree, these little, what is that foam stuff called? Like a foam box. Cut it in half and then stick your skewer into each, cut the foam board in half, put one side of each foam board. You guys know what to do, right? You put the skewer in the middle and then it will hold your beads so that you can paint them more easily. Once the beads are dry, I just put them on the jute twine and then tied off each end with 2 knots so that the beads don't slip off. You want to make sure that your knot is bigger than the hole of the beads. And then I did make 2 tassels. I'm still not super good at making tassels, so I just spare you guys that process of watching me do it, but I did make 2 tassels with my thrifted yarn. I will try to find Casey's video. She does an awesome video. She has a tutorial on how to make the tassels. I'll try to link that below in my description box. Next, I moved on to these super adorable little trucks that they have at Dollar Tree right now. I grabbed 3 of them. I only ended up using 2, but I decided to paint them. And then these are little plants, mini plants, fake plants that I got at the thrift store within the past couple of weeks. And then the little succulent frames are also from Dollar Tree that I got within the past couple of weeks. So hopefully they still have them. If you guys want to recreate this look, I thought these would be really cute with the little succulents on the back of the trucks. So again, I used my little handy hobby kit and scraped off the glue. That glue really is hard to get off. I tried to use some wire cutters from Dollar Tree and I couldn't get it off. So I was able to scrape it off with that metal spatula, and then I sanded it down, and now I'm going to paint the little trucks. And I just put a couple of coats on, and then I lightly brushed, after it dried, I lightly brushed it with white paint. Oh, I did go over the tires with black. Next, we are using some more Waverly chalk paint. I think that is the color Celery, and just going over I wanted these to have a brighter green color, so just went over those a couple times. Here I thought I was going to go ahead and paint all of the leaves to match, but it didn't look good. As soon as I started doing it, I realized, so I wiped that off immediately. And then here I'm just doing the light whitewash. I'm really loving that look lately, just that pretty, like neutral colors of paint with just a light white wash over it. I just think it's so pretty. So this is how they turned out, and I think they're so adorable. And so I just took some hot glue and glued them onto the back of the little trucks, and I think they're so cute. Next, we're going to go ahead and work on our frames, and as you will see, at first I started out with a regular paintbrush, Then I grabbed a sponge brush, and then finally I was like, okay, I totally cannot get into the, you know, up against the edge. I knew I was going to make a mess all over, so you really do need to use a good paintbrush that, not a good as in like expensive, but a paintbrush that can get down into the corners without getting it up onto the edges. Here I'm using my Cricut, which I got for Christmas, and I am just kind of measuring how big I need my words to be on the Cricut mat, and then I just designed some different sayings. At first I thought I was going to go with like a plant theme sayings, but then I ended up just doing thankful and blessed, because all of the words that I made were too big and I just got frustrated and just decided to go with 2 simple words, and so that's what I did. Here's some Arteza vinyl. I love this vinyl because it comes in sheets. I absolutely love using the sheets so much more than when the vinyl is on a roll, and I've never seen it in a store like in sheets yet. At least I live in a small town, so we don't have many options here, but Arteza vinyl is really good quality. So, and you can see I ended up switching to black instead of blue, and I just did thankful and blessed, and I think these are so cute, and they're like the perfect size for a tiered tray. So that is how those turned out. And you could paint these little frames any different color, and you might be able to pop the inside out and paint it that way. Maybe it would be easier. These are some wood eggs that I got at the thrift store. I can't remember when, a while back, and I've just hung on to them because I knew I would be using them when it got closer to Easter. And I watched the Daily DIYer's Buffalo Check video. She has one where she does pink and white, so that's the one that I used for reference, and just did different colors. I used gray and then lightened it up with some white, and my eggs didn't turn out that good, so I only ended up finishing one of them because the paint was kind of all over the place and my lines were not straight. So anyway, the one that I did do turned out really, really cute. I love it. And again, this tutorial that I followed is from Shannon over at the Daily DIYer. She has some really good buffalo check tutorials. And here you can see it started out a little bit crooked, but I did fix that, and then I sanded over it, and I think it's really, really cute. I love this egg. I think it's perfect for a tiered tray. Now back to our tray, we're going to go ahead and paint it, and I wanted my black to not be like a harsh black color, so I did mix in a little bit of truffle. I wanted it to have like a softer black, but not gray. So I just sort of mixed it up until I was happy with the color, and that's the color right there that I was going for. And here I looked on Pinterest for some inspiration on, I knew what I wanted my tray to look like, but I always go on Pinterest and find what I have in my mind for inspiration so I can see it visually. And then I just sort of dabbed my brush all over, trying to give it like a, I don't know, like a chippy, rustic, enameled look. And I really do love the way it turned out. I do think if you were somebody who was really good at using something else besides a paintbrush, you could have taken some toilet paper or something and like blotted it on. But I knew that I would just make a big hot mess. So I just used the paintbrush, and I think it turned out really pretty. And then I just went around the edges with the sponge brush, like I said, to give it that enameled look. And that is what I did. And here I'm just going over the whole inside part to give it, again, like that enameled look and to give it detail. And I'm really, really happy with the way this turned out. I love this tray. Normally I do the 3-tiered tray. I've never done a 2-tiered one tall like this, so I think it turned out really, really pretty, and I can't wait to decorate it for spring and Easter. And this is how it turned out. like I said, if you were better at using something else, you might be able to give it more of a chippy look instead of kind of like did it with a paintbrush, but I still think it turned out really pretty. And I love the top part. So here's everything we made, and we're just gonna go ahead and decorate it. I did hang on to that wood piece that I sawed off in case I wanted to use it to prop up one of my little trucks. So here I just decorated everything until I was happy with it, and I think it turned out really, really cute. So let me know what you guys think, and don't forget to go check out Casey from Coffee with My Sunshine. And subscribe if you're interested. Give her a big thumbs up, show her some love. And I'm calling February month Friend Month for me because I have a lot of fun collabs coming up for you guys. I think every single video I do in the month of February will be a collab, and that's mostly because I've had some awesome opportunities to collab with some people that I absolutely love on YouTube, and I only upload normally once a week. So for me, it's like I don't upload very often, and so when I get the chance to collab with somebody, I definitely want to, and I know you guys are gonna love their channels. Definitely go check out Casey from Coffee with My Sunshine. She is one of my very favorites, and I love you guys. Bye.